Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I am here with a Scentsy haul. This is a party closeout haul that I did. It's very small. I think total I have maybe 15 bars, but I was placing an order. I wanted to place an order to get a couple of the scents of the month, get the Garden Bloom collection that they just launched. And so I thought I had a few half-priced items in my party closeout. Thought, let's go ahead, we'll close it out early and just start from scratch in the spring. So that's what I did. Very small, but I have a lot of fun bars here. A couple different categories. I have some of the 10 new scents that I stocked up on, some just kind of other scents from the catalog, some LTOs and scents of the month, and then I've got the Garden Bloom collection. Now I'm thinking Garden Bloom is not the right name. What is that collection called? Is that it? The three scent bundle that just came out. So I have those here. I'm going to start with those and share with you my cold sniff impression of them. I thought about doing a whole separate video. There's Rip. But I thought for 3 bars, probably not worth it. I think I will start with the one that I like the least and move up to the one I like best. I will say all 3 of them are good bars for sure. This first one is pretty darn floral. So this one is definitely my least favorite of the 3. And this is Honeysuckle Dew. Okay, this one has notes of honeysuckle, jasmine, lemon, and dewy greens. This is definitely very honeysuckle forward. You have to like floral to like this bar. Very honeysuckle. You definitely get the lemon. There's something bright and citrusy about this scent. But it is honeysuckle. It is really pretty. It reminds me of summertime, and it smells very authentic to what a honeysuckle smells like. And I know that I will enjoy this bar, but it's definitely my least favorite of the 3 because it is the most floral for sure. So that one's the Honeysuckle Dew. And then kind of middle of the road, my second favorite is the Hydrangea Bouquet. This one has notes of hydrangea and pink freesia. This is really pretty. This is a lot sweeter of a bar. You're getting the floral notes, but you get whatever that pink freesia is, a very sweet type of scent. It reminds me a lot of Sweet Pea, from Bath & Body Works, and kind of that slightly fruity body care aspect that you get from, Sweet Pea, I can pick up in this bar as well. Nothing I feel super strongly that I have to get more of, but this is very pretty. I know I will enjoy it. And if you are a fruity floral lover, this is really nice. Definitely more subtle of a floral than Honeysuckle Dew, or if you like florals, but they have to be blended, this one is really pretty. Then my favorite of the bunch, and I think one that I would like to pick up more of, is Serene Succulent. Now, I don't know if these are available individually or if you have to buy them in the bundle. I bought them in the bundle, obviously, but they might be one of those annoying things that Scentsy does that you have to add it to a club or something. So we'll see. But this one is definitely my favorite. This one has notes of succulent greens and bergamot. I kind of figured this would be my favorite just when I was looking at the notes online and the way this scent was described, that it probably would be my top pick. And it is. It definitely has the green notes. It's very sweet. There's something kind of floral about this, but it's a very sweet bar. This one leans a little more fresh to me. Almost spa-like in some way. So if you like those fresh and clean spa-like types of scents, if you like green scents, hints of floral, something that would be great for a bathroom, or a scent that would be great on days that you're cleaning the house and you've got the windows open. I love bars like this, but this definitely leans on the fresher kind of spa-like bathroom scent. Really nice though. Definitely my number 1 of the bundle, and glad I picked all of those up. So that was that collection. Then I wanted to try some scents of the month that I had not tried yet and kind of LTOs. So the first one is the February scent of the month, I think. Pretty sure this was February. So this is Luck of the Rainbow. Now, I really had no interest in this because it's very citrusy in nature. Kind of the way people were describing it made it seem like a very citrus heavy bar. I'm not a big citrus fan, and so I didn't even really look at this bar. And then somebody I was watching, or maybe I saw it on Facebook or something, I can't remember, described it kind of like a Fruit Loop type scent. And that intrigued me. That description got me into picking up this bar. So Luck of the Rainbow has notes of orange, lemon, and raspberry. Just a straight up fruity bar, two of those being very citrus. I definitely get a Fruit Loop vibe from this. It's almost like a very orange and lemon heavy Fruit Loop. There's something citrusy about this and very fresh, but I do get kind of that creamy cereal note in some ways. Really pretty. Not one that I need more of. It kind of more was of interest for me just to try it and see what I thought. I will enjoy this over the summer in my kitchen and kind of open concept area. It's a bright, fresh bar that has the, subtle hints of sweetness, but not one I need more of. But I'm glad to try it. I like to try all the scents of the month if I can. Maybe not that month. I don't subscribe to the scent of the month, like club or whatever it is. But I like to pick them up eventually, even if I kind of batch a couple of months together. So then I grabbed the March scent of the month, which is strawberries and cream. So I really had no idea what to expect from this bar. So many people are raving about this. Brett loves this. I know Chris loves this. And after hearing other people talk about this, I knew that I wanted to try it, but I am very picky with strawberry. I don't like a lot of strawberry. I tend to like Scentsy strawberry more than vendor wax strawberry, but it just depends on what oil is being used. There's some strawberry from Scentsy I've really enjoyed and some that I really dislike. Like I have a strawberry bar here I'll share in a minute, Strawberry Bliss. Love Strawberry Bliss. I loved Strawberry Sweetie. I love Coastal Strawberry, Strawberry Rose. Loved those. But then you have bars like Strawberry Swirl, and I couldn't stand it. It's a different oil that they use, and it's similar to vendor wax too. In any case, I'm just particular with strawberry. But I wanted to pick one of them up and try. And another thing, Chris loving this bar made me think that I wouldn't like it. And I say that because I feel like Chris and I have very opposite opinions on strawberry. I love the strawberry pound cake, the bakery strawberry. She doesn't. She loves the very fresh strawberry. She doesn't like the strawberry pound cake. And so when she was raving about this bar, I was like, ooh, I don't know if it's going to be for me. But I always like to try things, and it's worth a try. So this one has notes of strawberry preserves, whipped cream, and lemon zest. And I will say I'm glad I just got one. It is the strawberry that I do not care for. It is that very fresh strawberry where the oil smells rancid to me. I don't know how else to describe it. It just smells off. Now, I like the other notes that I'm picking up in here quite a bit. You definitely get this whipped cream or this kind of bakery sense to this bar. But that strawberry is really coming out. So if you are similar with how you feel about strawberry as I am, maybe take this as this maybe not be the bar for you. But if you tend to be the opposite of mine, or if you generally like Scentsy strawberry, that a lot of people are loving this bar, to give it a try. And then the last LTO I picked up, I was so looking forward to this bar, is Isle of Clover. So this was the St. Patrick's Day limited time offer bar, and the notes on this bar just had me in a chokehold. I knew I had to have this. This is green apple, clover leaf, and fresh cut grass. What? The fact that there's even like clover, green notes, grass in a Scentsy bar, that made me so happy. And then the addition of the apple. You guys, this is fantastic. This reminds me a lot of the apple that is in a peeling apple. If you had that bar a couple years back, they've discontinued it. That's a fantastic bar. It's this very sweet, fresh apple. It almost reminds me of the apple skin. Like, it's not super juicy. It's just kind of the fresh, raw apple, if that makes any sense. This is so pretty. I get the grass in this. I'm getting the green notes. The apple is definitely the prominent note in this bar, but I love the earthiness that's coming through. Cannot wait to melt this and see how this does on warm. This is also one that would be beautiful with dirt, like to add a little bit of a petrichor or some rain or something to it. That would be an amazing combination. I wish I would have grabbed more than one, but I wanted to grab one just so I could give it a try and then go back and get more of it. But since this is a St. Patrick's Day LTO, I kind of feel like it might discontinue at the end of the month here. So I need to figure out, do I want more of this? And if so, get an order in, because this is amazing, amazing on cold. So one that I hope to be warming very soon. Okay, and then my next category are some of the 10 new scents that I just wanted a little bit more of. Now, like I said, this was a very small party closeout, so I only have a few bars. Definitely ones I want to get more of, and I want to get more of these bars in particular, but we'll just wait till the next time I order. So one that I knew I wanted to get while I was doing this party closeout for sure was Ocean Shimmer. And I wanted to get this one now because I want to let this one sit and cure a little bit. This is a beautiful bar. It was one of my favorites when I did my videos on both cold sniff and warm review. This was one of my top bars. However, it's not the best performer. It is fairly light. Not too light that I can't smell it, but light. And so I thought, get this bar now when you're doing this small party closeout so that it can sit for a few months. And that way, when it comes time maybe for, May, June, when I'm wanting to kind of warm aquatic scents like this, it will be ready to go. That's my hope. So this one has notes of lemon, blue musk, and sea spray. To me, this is a very aquatic, very musky scent. I really don't get lemon in this unless it's just the smallest hint of lemon. Very aquatic, very musky in fragrance. If you like cologne type of scents, I think you would really enjoy this. But it's not cologne in an intense masculine cologne type of way. It's just, it's soft, it's musky, it's so pretty. Had to have more of that. I got 2 of Barefoot Beach. I think if I had to choose a favorite out of the 10 new scents, this would be the one that I would pick. It is stunning. Now, they've kind of done bars like this in a variety of things, Summer Holiday, Sandcastles, Kukui and Coconut. Now we have Barefoot Beach. All of those scents are very much in the same family. They remind me all of kind of Boom Boom cream in some regard, but maybe you're adding a note or changing a few things about it. This one's no different, but it was just a beautiful bar. Really enjoyed it in the bedrooms, and so wanted to have 2 to kind of warm here over the next few months. Warm Sand, Coconut, Macadamia, and Driftwood. So this one really screams Boom Boom to me, but with that added Driftwood note. And it's so interesting when I'm seeing people do reviews. There's a lot of people that I see that don't like this, and I love it. I think the Driftwood is so pretty in here. It's stunning. I love this one so much. If you are a fan of Boom Boom Cream or those types of scents, I think Barefoot Beach would be a winner for you. Grabbed one of Desert Twilight. So this one I have a lot of mixed feelings about. I like this one a lot on cold, but I also think it's definitely a cousin to Sandalwood Tangerine, but I like Sandalwood Tangerine so much more. And they took that one out of the catalog, but gave us this one. And this is pretty. I like this bar, but I would have much preferred Sandalwood Tangerine to stay in the catalog. I actually warmed that the other day in my bedroom because I've just been thinking about it recently, you know, hauling Desert Twilight and just been thinking about it more, I guess. And so I pulled it out to melt it and I'm like, this is so good. So I have one bar of Sandalwood Tangerine left, so I will hoard that for a day that I'm home all day and just enjoy it, and it will be okay. But I wish that they would have brought that one back instead of replacing it with a just slightly different fragrance. My other thought on this one is when I warmed it, it was incredibly light. I really got no throw from this. However, I've seen a lot of people say the opposite, that they got great performance with this bar. And I liked the scent enough that I wanted to give it one more shot. So kind of similar to Ocean Shimmer, although Ocean Shimmer is a much better performer, I wanted to get this bar and just let it sit and kind of do its thing, have some cure time, and then try it in a few months. So this one is Saguaro Blossom, Clay, and Sandalwood. It's an earthy, masculine type of fragrance. Really pretty. Like I said, if you like Sandalwood Tangerine, I think this is in the same scent family as that. Italian Sunshine. Love this one so much. And I got Island Bloom. These are my last two of the 10 new ones that I grabbed more of. These both, one bar is not enough. I want to get a lot more of them, but this is at least a good start. So Italian Sunshine. This one's Italian Bergamot, Coconut, Berries, and Amber. The best way I know to describe this, and this is how I've described it in the other videos I've hauled this or talked about this bar, is that it is sunscreen to me, but perfumey. You get kind of this sunscreen idea with the coconut and I guess maybe the bergamot or the berries, but there's something very musky and perfumey about this from the amber. It's so pretty. It kind of makes me think of whenever I first am going to the pool or I go to the beach or something and I've first layered up a sunscreen. Like you did it in your room before you went down to the beach, and then you got your swimsuit on, you got your sunscreen ready, you have perfume on, or maybe you're fresh out of the shower and so kind of the body care from the shower is lingering. It's that mix of like a fresh sunscreen, perfumey type scent. So nice. I love this one. This is an absolute exceptional bar. They really killed it with this bar. So I had to grab one of those. And then, like I mentioned, Island Bloom. This is so pretty and such a unique fruity bar if you like fruity scents. This is Starfruit, Watermelon, and Palm. I love the watermelon in here. I love the Starfruit. This is a very tropical scent. It makes me think of eating watermelon on a beach in a tropical place. And honestly, these two would be really pretty together, the Island Bloom and the Italian Sunshine. You would have just the best tropical island type of situation going on. Maybe for like Cinco de Mayo or something, that could be fun. But I love the watermelon in here. I love that you get the greenery notes. I love that star fruit, that very tropical fruit is shining through. This is exceptional. So pretty, and love how bright pink that is. And then my last little category here, I have 3 bars that are not kind of included in the new scents. They're just in the catalog that I wanted to pick up. So one thing that Scentsy did this catalog that I'm impressed with, that I don't feel like they've done a ton in past years, is they brought back, I have a scent of the month here and some bars from LTOs. maybe they were popular, but there was a lot of past LTO bars that are currently in the catalog. Summer collection, Easter, Mother's Day. So they really took some of those LTO bars and put them in the catalog, which I thought was really, really great. So one of those is Kindness. Now this was from the Mother's Day collection last year, if I remember right. And the note sounded really good. And I remember enjoying all of the Mother's Day collection bars, but I guess not enjoying them enough to pick up more because I never did. But looking at the notes of this one, I wanted to give it another try. This is Dewy Greens, Magnolia, and White Musk. You get the magnolia in here for sure, but I get the green notes and I get the musk. This is a very kind of powdery, fresh scent in some ways. Not powder like that was in Taj Mahal. It just leans a little bit more powdery to me. It's very floral with the magnolia. I think it's a combination of the magnolia and the musk that's kind of giving me that powdery vibe. I like it. I'm excited to warm this and see what it's like, but it's not one that after smelling on cold, I feel like I need more of, but happy to have that to give it a try. Then I grabbed a Blooming Marvelous. So this one making the catalog really shocks me. This was the May scent of the month, I think last year, or one of the months. It was a scent of the month. I want to say it was May. And I have not heard of anybody having good performance from this bar, including me. I got this bar last year. The notes are amazing. I thought this is really going to be up my alley. And when I warmed this, I could smell next to nothing. I almost didn't pick this one up again because I thought, why are you picking up a bar that was scentless last year? But this is my last attempt. This is my one attempt to see, is this different this year than it was in the Mother's Day collection? Is this from the Mother's Day collection and they're just repurposing it? I've seen some people get some old bars shipped to them recently, so I don't really know what's going on. But this is my last attempt. I'm going to let this one sit. We'll see how it does. This has notes of blossoms, red currant, and amber. And you guys, even on cold, you barely can smell this bar. I can pick up a little bit of the currant and a little bit of the amber, but on cold, this is so light. So I don't have high hopes for this one, but I'm gonna let it sit. We'll see what happens. If you guys have tried Blooming Marvelous, have you gotten it to throw for you? Where do you warm it to get it to throw? Do you have to let it sit? Let me know all the things if you've had good luck with that bar. And then lastly is Strawberry Bliss. So I mentioned this one earlier, but this is one from Scentsy that I really like, strawberry wise. They had this in the Easter collection last year and I ended up not picking up more of it, but it's one that I would have. Something that's hard about the LTOs is a lot of them, they do that old club trick, and I no longer have a club. Sometimes I'll hold one for a very short period of time just to kind of figure things out or do like a one and done club, but I don't consistently keep a club. Really enjoyed this one last year, so very excited that they brought it out to the catalog. Another one, not in the Easter collection, but the Key Lime and Grapefruit from the summer collection last year is available. I would have bought that in the buttload, but I have like 12 bars that I bought last summer before it was discontinuing. That's another bar in the catalog right now that I am just so jazzed that it is available because that scent is fantastic. But Strawberry Bliss. This is strawberry puree, jasmine, and champagne. This is more of a strawberry I like. This is a very fruity, almost candied like strawberry. Very, very sweet, but you get the beautiful hints of jasmine. Champagne maybe to kind of sweeten it up, but it's not a fizzy scent or anything like that. I think it just adds a sweetness. I would say this is, 70% that really pretty strawberry puree, and then the jasmine and the champagne kind of take up the background, the rest of the bar. Really enjoy this. This is going to be so pretty for spring, for summer, and I feel like they have to be announcing an Easter collection soon. What day? Today's the 11th, I think I'm filming this, so Easter's in a month, 5 weeks. So I feel like an Easter collection's coming soon, and I'm excited to see what they bring out for 2025. But that is it. This took me a lot longer to get through than I expected, but that is my most recent Scentsy haul, especially featuring that Garden Bloom collection. I really hope that you guys enjoyed seeing what I snagged. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will chat with you very soon in my next one. Bye.